In my work as a psychotherapist, what I'm trying to do is to get clients to see that they can't solve their internal problems by looking externally. The solution doesn't lie in their friends, their family, or anywhere else other than inside of themselves. When they see that they can make change by changing how they work internally, then that's a real breakthrough, because then people actually make a change that can make them very happy. They can put aside all the anxieties and stresses of trying to come up to an assumption about how the world wants them to be or how the world sees them, and they have the control to be who they need to be. It's at the age of around 3 years that we begin to have a sense of ourselves where we can tell the difference between what is me and what is not me. So we be able to distinguish between our inner world and the external world. The me is the thoughts and feelings we have, and the not me is everything else. And that's a vast amount of stuff. It's the whole world, it's everybody else. I come across clients who have difficulties in distinguishing between the inner and the outer worlds, the me and the not me. And that confusion can cause all kinds of difficulties in understanding relationships, in understanding themselves. If we make assumptions from inside ourselves about what's going on in the external world, we can get into an awful lot of difficulty. And I think we all know when people make assumptions, they're guessing as to what somebody is going to do or think without actually understanding, and the problems that can cause. If we're trying to resolve issues by changing the outside world, then we're on to an almost impossible task. The best we can only ever do, really, is to influence the outside world. And some people feel that they have to make adjustments within themselves to fit the external, to fit the external world. And this is an impossible, endless task which can cause enormous amount of hurt and confusion for people. If somebody is struggling with this idea of how they're seen, or how people treat them, or how they're going to appear to the external world, it's getting across to them that this is absolutely impossible. The key to their happiness is being aware of the internal, of being aware of what they are and who they want to be internally. This actually then has a positive impact on the external world, because I think, as we know, people who behave in a natural, honest and open way are much more accessible to relationships and friendships, rather than people who are constantly trying to adjust to other people and try to fit in and second guess what's going to happen and how somebody else is going to feel.